All right. With that, I would thank you all for coming and welcome you back to the now sixth session of our Infiltrated campaign. Last session, a few things happened. You were still following the path, and you were still going through that laboratory. You went through two rooms, and well, as you entered the third one, a few things happened. First, our friend Kira healed someone and immediately got surrounded by a few goblins, critted into oblivion, but he survived. Surrounded by goblins ready to step on his head, Erevan started to raise his leg against the goblins in evil intent as everyone started hearing screams for blood in your heads, clearly coming from the dagger. Also, Erevan started slicing everyone and everything around him, just barely missing Artie and stabbing his own hand. After quite a bit of tussle and quite a bit mental work from everyone to get out of this bloodlust, things died down. Kira was stabilized by Drogo, and Erevan is now standing there. Well, Kira still lying unconscious on the ground. With that, we begin.
Is the dagger still with me, or?
You have dropped it to the ground, but it is still there and is still connected to you.
Will limp
What?
limp over to Kira and give him 1 hit point from Leon. Raises the flow a bit.
As you place your hand on Kira, he receives 1 hit point and immediately wakes up.
Just lay down. Semi.
Kira has woken up and everyone is standing around Erevan, who brought him back. All you hear is a few.
Gil will try to go into the next room and check if there's any traps or anything like that.
You can roll a perception check if you want. Or investigation. Checking for traps. 13. As you slowly step into the room, you cleared of goblins and robots a few moments ago. All you can see is that there are 2 or 3 goblins, to be exact, 2 goblins in the back of the room, trying to get as far away from Erevan as they can, pushing themselves against the wall.
They aren't being aggressive, right?
They're just terrified and trying to get as far away from Erevan as possible. If possible, shifting through the wall, which is sadly not possible.
Gil will try to keep an eye on them, but for the time being, as they seem to be neutralized, pay them no.
I mean, you have heard it scream for blood and in anger, but it's gone now. Yeah, to an extent.
I don't think your game can choose to be. Oh.
May.
Well, regarding that, until now the dagger was more or less hidden from your mind, and it just started to scream for blood. And it is not like the dagger itself seems to be making you fear it all the time, but if it freaks out and starts to scream for blood, that was quite terrifying. If you if you want, go ahead and make a religion check. Yes. No. Intelligence. But you want to know about the dagger. Yeah. I mean, you can ask him for help.
Religion?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, no, actually, I am, apparently. Yeah, okay. I'll have a look at it.
At advantage if Drogo is helping. Erevan is, by the way, turned upside down. I imagine he is unconscious or sleeping or exhausted.
I've opened.
You've what? Sorry, you are being chopped off.
My eyes are open. I'm just staring at the ceiling upstairs.
So lying, basically.
Yeah.
Lying, eyes open.
Gil will walk up to Erevan and try to
That's
give him a hand so that he can.
well, yeah, that's a dagger. Yeah,
It's definitely a dagger. It's got a sharp, pointy bit at the top.
Do any of you understand?
You believe it could be made out of what looks like bones, but you are not certain. Could also be metal painted white.
Relay that information.
Oh,
But other than that,
I understand
it's-
infernal. It
it's-
was not speaking in him.
It was less infernal and it was more telepathic. I mean, you don't really need to speak language to like get telepathic information. So it was telepathic. It was not really particular language.
Suppose addressing the situation. Bad.
As you are standing in the room, there is still this flickering on the floor and this humming, which slowly but surely gets louder and louder.
Gil will look at Erevan and just tell him, "No more dagger, right?
You can have it.
That thing's evil."
Artie's going to sneak up to kind of the corner and see have a kind of peek around the room. And go to about.
There is a door. It is a door like the ones you entered before. I will just not reveal that because, actually what I can do is I can... Give me a moment. Would have no trouble seeing so much. Can you see the door?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. How far you can
I'm
see.
slowly walking away from the dagger, still looking.
Yeah. As there is an instant where you suddenly feel your back pocket getting heavier, and yeah, this dagger is following you.
I will take it. Stay near me and hold it.
You will do what?
I'll take it out of the pocket. I assume the dagger's in my pocket.
Yes, it is in your top pocket. It is the dagger still.
I will drop it to the ground. Does anyone want to pick that up?
Does anyone want to pick up the definitely cursed item?
Maybe not.
I'm gonna set aside that proposal. I'm just gonna say. So, Erevan, Since addressing it later, as such, did not seem to help, mind explaining yourself a little more?
I believe it is unwise to start discussing at the moment, as it seems that the machines are making the goblins more fierce as
I would
we
say
wait.
I don't
So I'd
know.
advise speaking about the dagger after we're done with this place. With the fact that Erevan, you have to promise not to use the dagger again, because we can have you turning in against us.
Try. Entirely control of it. I will just. I will put it back in the. Very, very timid.
All right.
Oh,
So
my heart, my.
So there is a console in that room, which you can see right here, and you believe that this will open the door easily without any true problem.
The pods that are around the wall, do they look like they're working?
There are no real pulse around the. There is like one pult there, and this is obviously just a workstation where someone gives the necessary commands for the whole facility. You still remember that this is probably a workstation where goblins are created and given their colors, and this seems to be like the main room where, well, the colors are put on and the goblins are made ready to get shipped to the second room where they are tested again.
And are there any goblins on the pods at the moment, or are they empty?
There are a few of these test tubes seem to be filled, but most of them seem like broken, and some of them are empty, some of them are filled with goblins, but less goblins and more just bones. And there are two goblins which you can still see, which are still terrified of Erevan and still trying to get as far away from Erevan as possible.
Should we maybe do something about them?
Yes, probably. Let someone else, though. I'm not feeling the best.
Have you got anything? Sorry, go on, Drago.
I mean, the logical thing would be to tie them, but I feel that it's unnecessarily cruel.
Okay. Well, somebody want to open the door?
Gil is still very adept at opening the door with a bonus action, while Artie can open this door also.
Gil, would you like me to open the door?
I'll open it with the bonus action. I just recommend everyone prepare, and I will ready my main action to shoot if I need to.
I mean, I imagine everyone readies their action to get ready, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So Gil opens the gate, I guess.
Right. With that, you open the gate, and well, all of you can see what all of you can see. And who wants to roll for initiative? All right, go ahead. Once. Just press on roll. No, on roll. Click on roll. Do it correctly. Let's see. Gil. Let's say first. Who wants to use their ready action to blast them?
I will shoot the golem that's closest to us in the face.
What do you use?
The lightning crossbow. Nice.
All right, you roll normally.
View will.
That is
If
a.
there was a
That's a 22.
Please tell me which one of the rolls is the lightning damage, because actually, you know what? I will give you a choice. Either you can double the lightning damage dice, or you can roll 2 lightning damage dice. This is up to you. Since you
Okay,
have-
so the first number will be the normal damage, and should I roll 3d8s then?
it's up to you. Either you say which one is the lightning damage one, or because you have a split weapon, I give you the choice to roll 3d8 if you want.
I will roll 3d8.
All right.
That's 14. 5 normal damage, or piercing damage, and 9 lightning damage. Plus 2, because I have a plus 2 modifier. Forgot to write that down.
Alright, you deal 16 damage, and with that, please roll a d6. Also, I imagine you hit the first one, right?
Yeah, I said that.
16 HP. You rolled a 4. You just you hit the arm of the robot, which holds this chainsaw, and the arm just springs off, and you feel, yeah, this dealt a very heavy blow. With your what? I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and roll a dart, but I think Augustus first, because you already rolled something. What was that for?
views cantrip.
You used what?
Cantrip.
Oh, right. That was a +5, I believe, but yeah, that is 2 damage. All right, I will add that. Also, his speed is reduced, but I don't think that will come in clutch. Drogo, you go ahead. Do you want to throw a dart? That dart has disadvantage because it is piercing damage. But 2d20 KL1 +6. 20 2d20 KL1, like this. +6. L. Keep lower one. Or keep lowest one. I don't know. Ah. 7 + 6 does not hit. Does sadly not hit. The dart just falls off the armor. Anyone else who wants to use their ready attack, ready action? I will take the silence as a no, so Gil, go ahead and do your thing.
Okay, so Gil will quickly load his crossbow with another bolt and shoot at the same golem he just shot.
Go ahead. Sparking place where once was an arm just hanging off, and that is a glance.
It glances, which means that it deals half damage, no?
Only deals half damage. Two, I imagine. 3d8
That
plus
is
16 half would be
piercing.
8.
Yeah.
So that would be 26.
And
Also-
should I roll the d6?
Yes, you rolled more than 12.
That's a Juan.
Ooh. All right. That robot, you hit right into its head, and something there you broke.
Okie dokie. Otherwise, Gil will, move away a little bit. So
With that, it's the next one turn. Aravan. What is it that you do, Aravan? We cannot hear you, Aravan, if you are talking. At least I can't hear you.
I will stumble back. Can I be on the same? Where's that console?
Where do you want to be?
Yeah,
You can-
I'll go there and
All right.
take the dodge action.
There is the place where you close the door is there. And Aravan has no idea how to close the door. So, also, Aravan just used this action, so stuff happens. The robot pushes forward and makes a quick strength check.
I don't think we're door.
Oh, actually, I did something wrong. Let's see, what was that? A D10. 2. The robot, which was hit in the head by Mr. Gill, just has sparks flying out of his head as it just quivers a bit, but keeps calm. The bot behind him starts to just rip the pod there out of its place and starts to head forward. That would be 5, 10, and tries to do it again. And still moves forward. Ooh. There is no stopping this robot as he just smashes his way through up to Aravan and goes in for a quick grab with his claw. It is a disadvantage, I believe, because Aravan is using the dodge action, correct? Aravan?
Yes,
Alright, dodge action, so a disadvantage. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not.
Well, something in the robot snaps and it just packs out its chainsaw and gets ready to swing at Aravan. And completely misses with the chainsaw. Although there was a moment when it looked like that could be quite a painful hit. Anything you wanted to say?
No, I'm just looking scared.
Alright. And the other robot moves up, but can't quite push itself through there and stands there awkwardly. Going on, Drogo. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You still have, I believe, 30 minus 45 is... do you have 40 move speed? Alright, you still have 10 feet of movement. Alright. What do you... Alright. What do you want to do? Alright. Still think at disadvantage because it's piercing. Yeah, that is a glance. That is 2 2 damage. Congratulations. This bot is now closer to its death. Alright, anything else you wish attempt to do?
You can step back.
Alright.
You could step back.
5 feet. Step back if you want. If not, it is time for Archie to move.
Artie is going to hide.
Where does Artie hide?
Artie would like to attempt to hide. Like here?
I mean, sure.
Could he get behind the pod thing, or is it all the way up to the wall?
I mean, it's connected to the wall, but you could, like, get into a place where the bot couldn't really see you, and you could hide it fairly well.
I think that. And he is going to tell Fluffy to. Oops.
Artie is going to tell Fluffy to do what?
To move around and be near Drogo.
Alright. Anything else?
No.
Kira.
So I'm in range to hold the dead still. Yeah, can I toll the dead?
Go ahead. That is a wisdom save, I believe.
Yes, indeed.
It's 50 to save us, lose.
15 it does in fact save.
Alright. Anything else? No?
That'll be all.
View. Which means just frostbolt. A ray of frost. It's a ray of Sephosen. That is a hit. That is 7 damage. Against whom? Against him?
Yep.
Alright. Come on. Yeah. 7. Anything else? Alright, Gil.
No, that'll be.
So, Gil will shoot Annihilator Bot 7.
So the one with 7 damage. Go ahead. No disadvantage. $12 damage. No, 12 to hit. No, that is not a hit, sadly. The Zepka just gets eaten up by the floor. Anything else?
Gil shall hiss, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Iron.
So I'm just gonna take the dodge out.
Alright. Anything else that you wish to do? Is there any other thing that you wish to attempt to achieve?
Nope, I'm just gonna stay.
Alright. And with that, it's back to the robot with the head nearly falling off. Hey, what? Let's see. Alright. This direction is north. 10. So it goes in that direction. As you see the sparks flying out of the head of this robot again, you see as it stumbles back into the wall and just stays there for now, while making place for the other robot to sneak in and attack Drogo. It first tries to grab Drogo with his claw. Does a 22 hit? Alright, that means 1d6 plus 3 is bludgeoning damage. So please make a athletics or acrobatics check. Athletics or acrobatics, whichever you enjoy more. Ooh. The robot is going ahead to grab you, and you get pinched really hard, but you manage to like dodge out of the way, and the robot is not able to grab you. But it still has its chainsaw, which it winds up and swings at Drogo. It does a 10 hit with a chainsaw. Chainsaw just slams into the ground. Alright, going on with Erevan. Well, there's a claw with Erevan's name on it.
Oh. Wait, those still have disadvantage.
Oh, right, then let's roll again.
Oh.
6. Well, like Erevan was going to be grabbed, but he just slipped out of the way, and frustrated, it seems the robot winds up its chainsaw and goes ahead for the next strike at disadvantage again. But I think a 10 does not hit, so it just whiffs the hit completely. Alright, going on with Drogo. Alright, go ahead. Oh, also another one because you are attacking with your staff, I believe. Advantage. Oh, good. You already rolled once, so I will... Yeah, it doesn't hit either way. Alright, going on. You can still use your fist to punch things. Can you use the disengage action as a bonus action? Because if you can't, then that robot will give you a big old smack with its chainsaw as you try to run away. Also, can use your fist to fist him as a bonus action if you wish. Yeah, disadvantage as it is your fist. Yeah, you feel your knuckle crack a bit, but it's nothing against the arm of the robot. Going on, Artie.
Artie would like to step out to the side and shoot, hoping that because he was hidden, it would then be an advantage, cancelling out the disadvantage.
Oh, right. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Roll over 2 and you get a straight shot.
2.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, go ahead and take a shot at advantage. Advantage, but disadvantage, you know.
Yeah.
A 15 is a glance.
It's half.
Half damage. Nine, so 4.
Yeah.
11 damage. All right, going on. Anything else you wish to attempt?
I'm actually going to tell Fluffy to move back around to there.
And
He is to just be ready.
be ready. All right, going on with the be ready command. Kira.
Okay.
Time to toll?
I'm just going to tell the dead again. I'm
Do
just
you
gonna
have
tell the
spell
dead
slots?
again. Yeah. Tell the dead is cantrip. It's infinite toll the dead.
That sounds like a fail to me. Also, since he was damaged, you get the bigger dice.
Yes, indeed. Yes, in. Yes. Incredible damage. Simply astonishing. Marvelous. That will be all. Thank you.
Alright,
You
going
can,
on.
you can turn down with the round of applause, everyone. No need. No need. The work here is done.
View. Go with the frost. That is a not hit. Going on. Gil.
So,
Or time to shatter? Or time to do anything?
I mean, how's everyone doing? No one's dying, right?
I mean, Drogo is at 6
Kira.
plus 21 health.
I am at 1 HP.
Yeah, we're definitely not.
Although there does not seem to be any range options for those guys, so you don't really feel scared about that. So, what happens?
You know, Vok takes out another.
Another Zap Cannon shot? Another cross-dot bow hit? Mirek? Are you there? I believe we cannot hear you. It's a d20 plus 4, but you have an 18, which is a hit.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
internet reconnected.
Ah, roll for damage. Okay, 15. Roll a d6. A 4.
Another 4.
Another 4, and you feel that is a good hit. As which one did you shoot at? This or this?
Well, the one in front of Drogo.
Alright, as this quite painful shock hits the robot and just sends sparks flying all over. The chainsaw arm just starts to spark up quite a bit more, and well, it seems that this chainsaw is not really gonna be much of use for the next. Until it is fixed, at least. Anything else you should do?
Not really. Gil will keep standing there looking handsome.
Alright, Aravan.
So you know that's how it worked. Keep dodging.
Dodge action. Alright. And going on, first of all, D10. An 8. Well, there's still sparks flying out of the 28 health robot dude, so that doesn't seem helpful. Going on, well, Annihilate about with 16 damage, and Broken Chainsaw just tries to grab Drogo, so 1d20 plus 5. Drogo does not seem to be caring too much, although, yeah, going on. As the, well, Annihilate about with 13 damage on him seems to realize that Aravan is kind of a tricky target. It will shift its attention to the Iron Defender next to him. And a 9 does not hit, I believe, but there is still a chainsaw which it winds up and strikes the dog with and hits. Well, let's see. Chainsaw is 2d8 plus 3. And with 15 damage against the dog, it ends its turn. Going on, Drogo. Alright, go ahead. Nope. Hit. That is a hit. 7. Well, that robot is ever so slightly closer towards its death. Every bit counts, and you're doing your part. Artie.
Artie is gonna shoot again because he's got no other option right now.
11. That is not a hit, sadly.
He is going to tell Fluffy, however, to turn tail and run because he's about to die, and if he dies again, Artie can't bring him back.
Right.
He does not have infinite
My
health.
tabletop simulator has died, so I'm just trying to get to load back up again. So, could somebody move Fluffy?
If
40
Fluffy
foot
moves
away.
he will provoke an attack of opportunity. Also, you believe to remember that Fluffy doesn't have a good time attacking these bots.
No, Fluffy does. Fluffy can do the disengage action, I believe. Yeah, so he's going to disengage and disappear 40 foot off, please.
5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Why can you not bring Fluffy back after this?
I need to have at least a level 1 spell slot, and I'm out of slot.
All right. Going on. Anyone else wish to do something? Yeah, Kira, you probably wish to toll the dead again.
Yeah, let's do that again.
All
Bearing in mind
right.
how helpful it's been so far.
Who do you attack with it?
We'll stick with good old 13 here.
Okay. Let's hope it's more than a 2.
Rude.
Go ahead, roll for it.
Ah, there we go. Much better.
Something inside this robot breaks, and you are ready to roll the d6, I believe.
Roll a d6.
What is... Oh, yeah, it's already damage aim. 13. 5. Just a normal d6. Nothing special, nothing fancy.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, where once were the robot sensors, there is now a very rusty spot in the robot, and you believe that it's unlikely that those robots can still see anything.
I see. Very good.
View shoots a ice bolt, I believe. Right into
Roll for it.
14.
It's not 14 because we do it. We deal max out the damage dice.
Oh,
once.
it's fine. So
But
16.
I will just take your first one, so 16. All right. 25 plus 16 makes a 31, which is a very, very hurt robot. Going on, Gil.
So roll the-
I shall shoot Annihilator Bot 31 to finally kill at least one of them.
With that, you get advantage because you feel that the robot is not really having a good time to see you.
Okay, so how do I write advantage?
20k1. Like, I wrote then a +4 behind it.
A big miss. No.
All those sparks and all those rust on its eyes, it's still not enough.
Oh well, I shall
I get
try
a
my next crossbow shot. It will take me another turn to kill.
Aaron, what do you wish to do?
Do I get a sense?
Can you like be saved again because you cut off?
Would I know if would I get disadvantage for attacking him? Or something?
Advantage. You would get advantage for attacking him because you have a feeling that he is blinded.
But does that cancel out, or do I get spider?
I mean, it would cancel out since its armor is still very tough. So straight attack if you want to.
Yeah, sure, I'll try. Just with my
Rapier.
have to hit. Well, oh, natural 20.
Certainly. And as you got it, you lost it, and while it can't really defend itself, its armor is still thick as hell. Anything else you should attempt?
Um,
Hello? Wish anything else?
nothing. Nothing.
Alright. With that, an 8. Well, more sparks coming out of the robot who has his head now nearly falling off. 1d20 plus 5 as the robot starts to grapple you with a blinded sensors. I make the same mistakes as we see. Does a 17 hit you, Arabic?
That's a glance.
Alright, that makes 1d6 plus 3. You take 8 damage. And you make... Oh yeah, right. And you make a athletics or acrobatics check.
And I will try to disconnect and reconnect, see if my mic gets better.
And with that, Aravan expertly dodges out of the way. You can't go, and I will just do it for you. 1d20... no, 2d20 KL1. Plus 5 as the chainsaw... Oh, that is a hit. 2d8 plus 3. And with 9 damage, Aravan is standing at 3 health. That doesn't really make sense. Give me a moment.
What are we doing?
Well,
Oh,
Aravan,
he hit me with disadvantage. Ah, that's unfortunate. I'm down.
oh, you didn't take the 4 damage yet?
No, sorry.
Alright. With that, Aravan just falls over as the robot gets a lucky hit with its chainsaw. Blinded by 5. Going on, that bot goes against our Drogo. You take 8 damage. Ooh. Well, stepping over you, the robot starts to slowly move closer in on Gil,
Oh boy.
and its chainsaw is still hanging a body. Not really helpful. It's now Drogo's turn. Drogo, please make a death save. 1d20. Six. That is a fail. Yeah, let's add that. Going on, Archie, what do you do?
You need to fail 3 of those to be dead.
Yes.
Did the mic get better?
Yeah, it's better now.
We can hear you loud and clear, boss.
Who is now unconscious?
In game, you definitely cannot hear me.
Artie.
Artie is panicking slightly and is yeah, Artie's gonna shoot the one standing right. Gil.
All right, go ahead.
24.
Go ahead and roll for it. Also, it's a simple crossbow, so at a disadvantage.
9.
Well, nope. That just spins off the air. Anything else you wish to do? There's still a fluffy little friend that could help you out.
Yeah. Artie is going to start backing towards the door and is going to shout to anyone that's listening, maybe we should head backwards a little bit, and tell Fluffy to come this way a little bit more as well.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Going on. Kira.
Yes.
Still hurt.
Does Gil have 12 or 15 AC? Why does it say 15 in brackets again?
Because I have mage armor on.
Ah, I see. One moment. Guiding bolt on this fine fellow right here. And I'm also going to move backwards into a corner.
Get disadvantage on that because it is magical. Guiding bolt is magical, so go ahead and roll for the guiding bolt.
So, how would you do disadvantage again?
No disadvantage, as it is magical.
Ah, okay, sorry, I misheard you.
All good.
Ah, good.
20. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll for it.
So then that would be... Ah,
And
good.
one extra d6, please.
Ah, damn. Oh no, that worked. Never mind.
A 3. Huh? Well, it seems you hit the power core, and now sparks are flying all over the thing. That does not seem very healthy to hit when you are close.
So does that mean it's going to blow up if I kill it?
Until now, you have not seen any robot blow up. But who knows?
Okie dokie.
Alright. Anything else, Kira?
No, not for now.
Artie?
Oh. Artie already went, right?
No, View's turn.
Oh, right, sorry. I totally... View, yeah.
Does the Annihilator bot... Oh, the Annihilator bot doesn't have... Can't see, right.
Yeah, it is blinded. It has rusted sensors.
I don't want to do this because it directly goes against me, but I think he would attack the one in next guild.
Alright, go ahead. That's-
But it matters because he misses it.
Oh, Yeah, that's not a that's not it. Going on.
Step back.
Gil.
Gil will quicken cast Thunder Wave on
That's
powerful
actually
failure.
advantage on hitting it if you wish to, because it is guided molded.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
A shot with your crossbow, which would in melee normally be at disadvantage, you now have totally fine.
Yeah.
Unless you have the feet.
I mean,
I will.
he has advantage and disadvantage, so he has nothing.
I'd say that it would probably be better to attack two enemies this turn. So I'd rather quicken cast the Thunder Wave and, in the worst case scenario, at least try to put him away from me.
All right, go ahead.
He has to roll a saving throw. Let me just check what the saving throw it was.
Constitution, I believe.
I think so too.
All right, 20 plus 1 is an 18.
He saves, so he takes half damage, I think. And I think it's 2d8 damage, so I'll just roll.
Go ahead. For well, first it seems as if the robot could survive this, but then it just stumbles back and falls over as the power core just slowly but surely shuts down.
Wait, 3 damage killed it? What the hell?
4 plus 3.
No, but he failed the saving throw. Oh, he
Oh.
managed to get the saving throw, so.
Yeah, half damage, right, so...
Why do you have to say anything?
Hey, but
I don't lie.
that's a very honorable thing. I give you,
We do now know that 3 damage will kill it. So.
Yes.
I mean, if 3 damage killed it, then he would be dead, because I did 7 damage halved to 3.
I mean,
And you-
3 more damage.
Well,
also, Gil, I will give you a inspiration of a d4.
nice. I will now shoot it with my crossbow,
Nice.
because I used my sorcerer's point to cast Thunder Wave.
Go ahead.
That's a 15.
And that is a glance. If you roll more than 3 ones, you win. Yeah, that is...
Hey.
Sorry, I forgot to mention
Almost
that
max
this guy
damage,
would have had
basically.
advantage on the next attack to hit him if anyone was shooting at that. Sorry.
I mean, he did roll at not disadvantage.
Should I roll advantage?
No,
Oh, yeah.
because you're just
Don't you have a feat that negates that?
He did.
no, but he has disadvantage, but you gave him advantage, so he has nothing.
Yeah.
I believe the crossbow expert feat makes it so you don't have disadvantage when it
Yeah,
fails.
but
I don't know if he has it.
He doesn't.
Kurar hit the golem with a guiding bolt, so I would have advantage automatically, and disadvantage and advantage cancel each other out. So I just rolled straight.
How are you able to ignore loading if you don't have that feat?
I didn't ignore loading. I used Thunder Wave with my bonus action, and then I shot it with my crossbow as an action.
Sure.
Or how does loading work? Let me check.
I mean, I guess it just means you have to use your bonus action to load it, but we can't just say that you went in with a loaded crossbow and always loaded it after you did your stuff. So, would make sense.
I actually don't understand how loading works, but
Let's
I know
just
there's, like, some restriction
I'll
on
go and check it out.
or something.
let's just say it takes a bonus action to reload it, and well, you automatically do it.
That
So you
makes sense.
can quicken cast one thing, and well, let's continue, shall we?
Okay.
Also, I think I think that I will. Yeah, that is not a lot. Oh yeah, death save. Okay,
Yeah.
one thing that I will establish right now. Let's say it real quickly. I will put this for this session, and we will see how it works out. Everyone knows how inspiration works, right? Inspiration just means you can, if you have it, you can add a d6 to your to a skill check or attack roll if you have inspiration.
Yeah, if I remember, I have an inspiration of D4, no?
Yes, and from now
And
on, I will say if you correct me on something that I did wrong in not my favor. Well, in my favor, if you correct me on something that would be bad for you, like Gil did a few moments ago, he will get a D4 inspiration.
That sounds cool.
I mean, just to keep the rules, I guess. All right, going on. Let's see. First of all, the 10. A 1. That was random movement, I believe. Yeah. Let's roll another D8.
How much does this guy?
1, 2, 3. So he just walks forward.
Oh, that's cute. Actually, that's good. No, start rolling it.
All right, let's continue. That guy tries to break through the pod. Well, tries to break through the pod, but has trouble pushing it away. And with that, let's turn it up. Going on. Drogo. Death save, please. 1d20. That is one save.
Keep track somewhere. Either.
Yeah, on his character. And Artie, your turn. Annihilator bot 31 is still rust. At least his senses.
Okay, Artie's gonna duck to the side then and shoot the 31 then.
Go ahead. At normal. That is
19.
That is a hit.
9 damage.
9 damage. Alright. That is 40. Anything else you wish to attempt? Note that Erevan, I believe, already has one failure. One death save failure.
Yeah.
Means if he now has a critical failure, he might die. Just putting
That's
it
what
out
I'm
there.
5% chance.
I don't know if there's anything I can do for you though.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I mean, giving him the killing blow is always an option.
Yeah, no, I'm just
I
gonna hold where I am and be like, Erevan, Drogo, you okay?
No response, as it's Kira's turn now, I believe.
Oh
If
no.
your Iron Thunderbot.
Oh, do death saving throws count as ability?
Nope.
Oh, then I definitely can't do it.
Although, if you want, you can. I would say that you can try to make your doggo do a medicine check in order to, stabilize him if you want.
Oh.
You can always try to make a medicine check to stabilize someone.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna tell Fluffy then to bar. He can't get any closer.
He can't? Oh yeah.
No, 40.
Right. In that case, he can dash. I believe.
Yes? Okay, yeah. So he's gonna stand next to the two of them now.
All right, going on. Kira.
That's an interesting one.
that one looks like it's about to fall over.
Well, I mean, its senses are rusted. It's beaten and bashed and burnt and frozen. Mostly frozen, actually.
1 minute. 1 minute. I think I have something. Trick
Right.
up my sleeve.
Administering a potion is an action. Drinking a potion is a bonus action.
Do any of us have potions?
No.
Okay, cool.
I got a death pill.
Yeah, all of you have a death pill.
So you can kill yourself even better than the robots.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I don't think we can eat one of those while unconscious.
Okay. I have a thing. I have a thing that might be able to save people.
Wait, I have a
I
health
know.
potion.
It's
Oh
a
my
bit of a long
goodness.
shot, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna use Channel Divinity, the Order's Demand thingamabob. So, probably gonna, get a bit closer. Need to go over 30 feet. So, how much?
What does your channel ability say?
Ah, perfect. So, Order's Demand. I can invoke a Wisdom saving throw upon. It seems to suggest all, but I think that's rubbish.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear your last few words.
Yeah, sorry, I'm mumbling. Doesn't matter. Each creature of your choice needs to here. As an action, you present your holy symbol, and each creature of your choice that you can see or hear within 30 feet must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or be charmed until the end of your next turn.
Alright. Wisdom save, that is. Just a natural d20. The first one.
Relevant note about charm: he is only charmed by you, I believe. He is to abuse all of us as enemies. Unless the wording is different than other things.
Alright. A 14, does it save?
A 14.
Mhm.
I think that does save. Yeah.
Well, at least the bureaucrat did hack the second bot for you, which already has a broken CPU, so it was a bit easier to hack, so... Well... We will see what happens. Anything else you wish to attempt?
So wait, did the second one fail?
The first one did, the second one did fail, the one with the broken CPU.
Okay. If the second one failed, then you can also cause any of the charmed creatures to drop what they are holding when they fail the saving throw. So, does the weapon count as something it's holding, or is it part of it?
It's a part of its arm.
Damn. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that'll be all.
Alright. Going on, I believe
Forget
just...
man's still alive. Yes, not the only one he can see.
Nope. Gil.
So, what Gil will do is that he will rush up to good old Erevan, take out his health potion, and put it on his mouth and make him suckle it like a little baby. I don't know how much a health potion.
1d4 plus...
1d4 plus 2. Yeah.
1d4 plus 2?
Let me see, I have written it down somewhere. Those are... Yeah, plus... Give me a moment. Here it says 2d4. I'm certain it's not D&D. Because I believe you only have a simple health potion, right?
Yeah, no, it might be 2d4, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually 2d4, I believe. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Also, a quick question: where do you have the health potion from? I do not recall right now.
I really have no idea, but I have it written down here that I have a health potion for some reason.
In that case, Erevan wakes up with 7 HP, looking into the familiar cat eyes of his friend. And someone.
I'm grinning. Like I'm pretty happy right now.
Where did I get the health potion, though? What the hell?
Did you find it? I've got vague memories of us finding.
It was the trust of...
Something to do with health potion?
It could just be from your backstory, from your background.
Maybe.
We really should have gone shopping before we went.
might have been a wise idea.
First thing we do when we get back, shop.
Oh, I don't know, get the stuff that I left for you, but okay. Drogo got drunk. The rest
The
stayed
one
sober.
that got the most drunk is the one that's dying right now.
Erevan,
Just
there's someone dying besides you. A critical failure and he will be dead. You are alive.
Wait, did he die before? Did he fall before me or after me? He fell after me, right? I don't think I
After
noticed
you.
that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stumble back up, get up from prone, see the thing still thrashing, not completely gone, and I will try to plunge inside or rip out whatever it's inside there. Make an attack with my rapier. Balls. That's not good.
Alright. Charmed robot, what does he do?
Oh, hell yeah! I think that's the good one. Sorry, I met it. I gave me it. Oh no, we needed one more. Damn.
Well, at least it's having sparks raining out of its head and slightly burning the other robot. The other robot tries to, well, grab into the air and grapple our friend with, yeah, not a hit. And then the chainsaw coming down at Erevan with a 6, with a natural 1, slamming down and burning the and digging into the ground.
Yeah, I'm incredibly focused right now. Just
Drogo,
no effort dodging these.
death save. A natural 1 will kill you. Don't roll a natural 1. A7.
Oh,
Not good, but not dead yet. You survive for now. Going on Artie.
Artie's gonna shoot the bot in front again.
Mm-hmm.
Is that straight
What?
or is it disadvantage or straight?
Straight, because it is still having rusted sensors.
Cool.
That's
17?
it. That's it. Can you knock it out in one go?
5.
Yes, you can. Although barely. And that was close. But you see that the robot starts to spark up again and just stand there, interestingly. You hit some important part and now it's burned up. It's done for. Okay. Kira.
And Fluffy's gonna do a medicine check.
Oh yeah, right. Go ahead. Medicine check. Because it's
Is that-
a metal dog, I would say it's a disadvantage.
Okay. Is that wisdom?
It's intelligence, I believe. Or is it, let me see. Do you have it in your character sheet? Actually, yes, it's wisdom.
Wisdom. 0.
I mean, at least.
it is a dog.
Yeah. I mean, it can lap at the face and, like, try to pet it and try to keep it alive and push so that the blood flows out even harder. It doesn't seem like he's helping, but he's trying. It just pushes the blood out more.
Have you guys seen the video of the spaniel trying to do CPR on their trainer, but they're like bouncing on the chest? That's what Fluffy is attempting, but with one paw. He's just got one paw on the center of his chest, is like just pushing now and again in the hope that something's going to happen. But
Well, nothing is gonna happen as Kira takes his turn, seeing that the dog is just pushing the blood out. Even what is the dog doing?
Oh god. I
come on,
can't
Kara.
get there. I don't know what to do. This
You
is a
can rip an action,
problem.
I could pass them to you.
Can I, I don't know, I'm just gonna combat since I really don't know how to get to Drogo in this situation. Yep, guiding bolt this guy if I can.
Something you could do is you could hand Erevan a medicine stuff.
I mean, at that range, it's probably less of a hand and more of a yeet, but I can certainly give it a go.
I can move Drogo over to you if you ready some cure wounds, I assume.
Also, what I was thinking, you could pick a few bandages out of your bag and hand them over to Erevan by moving towards him, as you still have your full movement. That is something you could do.
But that's scary. I don't want to be over there anyway.
I mean, you've seen the robot basically has done nothing this fight. For all we know, it's basically out of commission.
It has stumbled a bit.
I don't know how much we want to metagame. He has a 20% chance of doing anything. I mean, I don't know that.
Screw it. Let's give it a go.
It's a. What do you do?
So, can I pass through this line? What is this line?
This line is a conveyor belt, and you could be able to pass over it. Yeah.
Right. Is that? Can I pass to over and across there then?
You can stand on it if you want. You stand on the conveyor belt now.
Okay, good. Yes. So would that be a bonus action to just quickly chuck the bandages over, or would that be an action?
I would say it could
You have
be.
them handy.
You not make a sleight of hand check.
I mean, they're in a medic pouch on, like, my waist practically, so.
They are fairly handy, but make a sleight of hand check.
Yes. Sleight of hand. Yes, indeed. That's something that I think I have. Ah, yes, it is indeed. Very good. Good.
Quick bonus action to hand over the medicine, and you are ready to do your action.
Garibolt! Into this lovely gentleman right here.
Alright, go ahead.
This will technically break the charm, but who cares?
They're only turned for one turn anyway.
Yes.
Also, its CPU is still broken.
Ah, another one. Very good.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Ah, even better.
And,
Some thick damage.
Actually, just killed it, I think.
and as you slam at the head, which was slightly hanging to its side, is just ripped off its chassis and it's just decapitated.
The Lantern of Doom!
For all you know, there's still a head of that thing lying around somewhere, but you know,
Well, that's my last first level.
view.
A view will do nothing, I think.
Yeah, let's just fade in the background now. And I would say that if Erebron decides to pick Drogo up,
Stabilized.
he's stabilized.
And
There's
do
someone.
you have any healing? Does anyone have a spell slot to get him back up?
I don't have any healing spells, sadly. Any healing items given.
That said,
Just heal.
that said, creature stabilized by Cura gain 1 HP, but as an action you can use the healer's kit to restore hit points. I would say that this would apply right now. As he is not in danger right now, you can heal him, I would say. Also, please note down that you lost 1 charge of healer's kit due to Erevan using it.
I will faintly look back at the another box, who I assume is still flailing around, and I'm not entirely convinced he's down. Still look down at Drogo and bandage up whatever wounds he has. Then slap him in the face to wake him up.
Cura, do you heal him
With the help of Cura at the end of that, I assume.
Do you heal him again? Because right now he is still unconscious. Right now he has still 4 HP. You can heal him now if you want.
Have I already healed Drogo? I don't remember.
What Erevan did, he stabilized him. Erevan stabilized him. Usually
Yeah,
this just means he is
Have I
stabilized.
already used my heal? 'Cause I
On
can only
Drogo?
heal people once per day.
I don't think you did it on Drogo.
No, he healed from resting.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my
Good point, though.
acrobatics.
I mean, there's no real time pressure right now.
The flying medic. Anyway, yes, I shall use the helium bobs, which is confusing because it's a really weird way of doing it, and it's stupid, and whoever invented it is an idiot.
Just heal 1d6 plus 4 plus 3 since 3 is your level.
Doesn't sound that good.
I mean, it says plus the maximum number of hit dice, but let's just rephrase this as your level. Well, Drogo stands up with 11 hit points, ready to go.
Slap some bandages, a little bit of alcohol on top, good to go. Slap on the back, onwards.
I will look onto the next room. Are those goblins that we can see on the map there?
those goblins are there, but they are so terrified they're just pushing away from you. They are trying to push themselves into the wall. They are trying to just get away from you, away from this horror which they felt earlier.
Look at my dagger. Is that doing anything weird?
No, not now.
Okay. I will just walk into the room.
Put
Great,
that thing back where it came from. Also, help me.
Also, right, as you move into the room, what you can see is a room where there are a lot of these test tubes all around you, and they are stacked up to the high ceiling of the room, and there are claws which you suppose are supposed to place those pods on the conveyor belt, and in the very back there, a big set of stairs leading up to a green door, which you believe should be the control room of this whole facility. And the goblins are just pushing into it and trying to get as far away from you as possible. But well, the door's closed.
Gil?
What do you need?
You know how to open those, right?
Oh,
The goblins push away from me once I get close.
Once you move away far enough, they will all just run off.
This got taken care of.
I think that I should be able to open it. Yes.
And I will stand as close to the door as possible, ready for dash action if that's something I can do.
All right, and as you put in the code, the door slides open, and with that we can close Tabletop Simulator 1. As you enter a control room, and right, let's close Tabletop Simulator for now.
Unless I see anything immediately dangerous, I will dash into the room as quick as I can.
Give me a moment. Something that Gil immediately sees is that there is someone hiding behind a few consoles in the very back of it, but everyone else does not see anything quite special. In fact, it is quite a big control room, but just one room. There are a whole lot of consoles all over the room, and well, there are like three things that grab your attention. There is a small stack of books on one of those control panels, with one lying slightly away from it with a bottle next to it. There are, a tiled floor, and it does look kind of nice. And, well, what is a being? Actually, you can make a perception check if you want to see what is hiding behind one of those consoles, trying desperately not.
Should I roll the perception check?
Yeah, because you can see it, but you cannot see what it is. You can try to see what it is.
Okay.
I would like move around, try to inspect everything. Would that make it an investigation, or do I still?
This right now is just a 15. Well, there is something behind one of the consoles. Moving in closer would mean, well, that you might find it, and it could do
Oh,
something.
first of all, are there any exits to this one, other than the one we came through?
Are there any what?
Exits, like
Nope.
doors or
No exit.
hatches?
Nothing. Just a big control room. Actually, there are two big glass windows which let you look into the room next to you. The room we just came from. But that's it.
I'm going to quickly jot down into my sending thing. I think we found them.
What Gil will do is just loudly proclaim, "We know you're there, come out."
Do a persuasion check against an intimidation check from Erevan. At advantage, Erevan, please.
Okay, let me check what's my persuasion. Persuasion is not bad, I'm good at that.
Advantage.
I mean, there's still this fear all over this room.
23.
Actually, be my 21.
Well, what you see is a quivering goblin slowly
Alright, 0.
inching his way out of the hidden hiding spot, which obviously didn't really work, and his hands in the top above his head, it stands there shaking. Something that you immediately see that is very obvious, that there is kind of a necklace around his neck. However, instead of the pearls or something that you might expect on such an, it's just a black human hand.
He's got a human hand around his neck.
Yes, on a necklace. I- What are you? What are you? What are you? He seems genuinely terrified.
We
Speaking in common.
we have a job to do.
He is speaking common.
And he's looking at me terrified, I assume.
Yes.
I will step out of the way. To like go off to a corner of the doorway.
So he can't see you?
I would still be in view, but trying to be like in his peripheral, not in his main view.
Alright. He keeps his eyes on you, but seems to be somewhat cooperative.
Gil will extend a hand to try to shake his and say, "Hello there. Are you the one that we heard through the internet?"
Yes, I am. He now looks at you and shakes your hand, but your hand is wet after shaking his hand, so it's not very pleasant. Goblin sweat all over your hand.
Will try to ignore it, and he'll go a little bit lower, to be on the level with the goblin and be like, "We are sorry about your friends, but we have a job to do, and it led us here. If you had cooperated a little bit more, maybe we would have been able to enter without killing anyone."
I'm sorry. I will cooperate now. I cooperate.
I think in the end we actually ended up saving a bunch of them because I intimidated the shit out.
Yeah. Now, was a request to capture this goblin just metagaming at the moment?
I believe we were looking for a human.
A black human, so to speak. What?
We're looking for a thief. We're not looking for a goblin. We're looking for a human.
Who sent you? Yeah, the conglomerate is after him, I know. Make a persuasion check.
Okie dokie.
I will look him straight in the eyes.
Yes.
That's a 15.
The scientist was here. He's not anymore.
Don't tell me that is his hand.
Can I tell if he's telling the truth?
He seems to be telling the truth. This was his hand. Now it is mine. Although you can have it if you want.
I can what?
You can have it if you want.
Is the scientist dead?
Make another persuasion.
Okay.
This is like the secret.
That's
I'm good at this.
a sexy.
Yes, he is. If you want, you can make a insight check.
I'm also. Do I make one as well?
Yeah.
Admittedly, my insight's not particularly.
Kira is having trouble, I guess.
19.
Lies, deception.
Look, We don't have anything against you, little man. We just need to get to the scientist, and I know that you're lying to me. We can do this.
Show us.
The nice way or the hard way. You can either talk to me, and I pull out the nice wine that Erevan gave me in the first session, and then drink a cup of wine, or I can just let my friend here, and I point at Erevan, to take care of business with you. You'll
Show us
tell
giving
us
a
what
very
we
big,
need to
big
do.
smile. As he
He-
points to me.
Either way.
Yeah? Rogo? Okay. I, you must understand that if I tell you what happened, the conglomerate will destroy everything I fought for. I cannot tell you anything. I cannot. He's genuinely terrified. Do you want to make a intimidation check?
I'm not intimidating. I guess that the one that should be doing intimidation is
Do I make one?
Erevan.
Yeah.
So Gil will start turning around and say, Erevan, take care of it.
Do I get advantage?
Yeah, I'll try to help him with that, like passing
The
on.
dagger's head has already taken his effect. He is genuinely terrified.
Actually, roll.
I cannot. I cannot. Okay. Any ideas how to help Kira? Because Dapper, because that is actually anything we can do to help you. Because this is not good.
Maybe
What's happening?
Kira's having a problem.
Yeah.
Oh.
Otherwise,
Maybe
we'll
take a quick break while he figures this out.
Yeah, actually, we do have 22. So let's just put a quick break here as the microphone is being inconsiderate and hope that the microphone is more considerate as soon as the break is over.
Okie dokie.
All right, I will say is 10 minutes okay, or do you want 50 minutes?
I don't think he can answer.
All right, let's just say it's 10 minutes for now. If not everyone extend it to 15 minutes. We will see how it works out. So see you in 10 minutes.
Okie